Good morning or good afternoon to everybody that's on the webinar today. For those of you that do not know me, I'm Robert McNamara. I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing for Basic Coatings. And we're starting to do these webinars basically because of all the lockdowns that people are going through. I think we were inspired by the NWFA virtual convention. They did a great job. We did one of these last week. We think they're here to stay. We're going to try to do a lot of these that are like 15 or 20-minute type events. We figure that's the amount of time that people can take out of their day and still get a lot of stuff done. We would like to do this flawlessly, but we probably won't. And with that, I'm going to turn this presentation over to Michael Coates, who's our flawless rep in California. He's going to go through a video and then a brief presentation. And then we're going to turn it over to questions. Everybody online has the ability to send in questions. I should see them. Those of you that have my personal cell phone number, which is 216-633-4124. If you can't figure out how to send the questions through the webinar, just send me texts. And I'll keep track of the questions as Michael is doing his presentation. And then we'll answer questions at the end. So with that, Mr. Coates, it's up to you.
Thank you, Robert. And just to let you know, you're getting a little bit of static on your end, so I don't know if just to let you know on that, if maybe your volume's up too high. But okay. I'm excited about, like I was sharing with you earlier today, I've never, in my 47 years of being in this industry, have seen so much excitement for a product. I get calls daily on those that are out there in the field right now applying our new raw sealer with our PureMatte. For your customers that, what this whole presentation is going to be is seeking that natural, unfinished look, but who also need that maximum durability and cleanability of a product. This is the system that we have set in place with Basic Coatings to offer your customers that. And it is phenomenal. And so we're going to go through here really quickly here because it's all about, we don't want to load you guys down with a lot of information, but we definitely want to get the word out to you so you can let your customers know and the value we have with the system, with the raw sealer and the PureMatte. We're going to start off here. I'm going to hold on one second. Let's see if I can click this and get to the next one. Okay, go. And I'm going to start off with a real quick video here showing the application of our product.
Raw Sealer is a pre-catalyzed, toned, water-based sealer designed to maintain the natural dry appearance of white oak and reduce tannin pull. Raw Sealer features a wet sealer indicator hue, which allows the installer to easily see where product has been applied to ensure proper application and coverage throughout installation. Raw Sealer was designed with white oak in mind and can be used for any residential or commercial wood flooring application seeking a natural or raw-looking white oak floor. Raw Sealer top-coated with a Basic Coatings 2-component finish is suitable for even the most high-trafficked and abused floors. Raw Sealer contains white pigment and is therefore not recommended for use over stain or paint, as it will change the color. If using Raw Sealer is still desired, allow stain or paint to dry per manufacturer's directions or longer, depending on environmental conditions. As always, prior to beginning a project, apply in an inconspicuous area to test and become familiar with your complete application method to ensure satisfaction with the product. Since Raw Sealer contains a small amount of a white pigment, which over time can settle at the bottom of the container, it is important to rock the container several times to thoroughly mix and redisperse any settlement. Set it aside for approximately 10 to 15 minutes to allow any bubbles to break. During application, stir the product from time to time to prevent settling. Prepare the floor using NWFA sanding procedures. Raw Sealer can be applied with a trim pad, paint pad, or TBar, but applies best with a premium 3/8-inch microfiber roller out of a tray or bucket. To achieve a dry look on white oak, apply 1 coat of Raw Sealer, followed by 2 coats of any clear matte Basic Coatings water-based finish. If a whiter tone or additional tannin resistance is desired, add a 2nd coat of Raw Sealer, followed by 2 coats of any clear Basic Coatings water-based finish. 3/8-inch microfiber roller is the preferred applicator. A TBar, roller, or paint pad can also be used. It is recommended to apply your first coat of finish within 24 hours after applying Raw Sealer, prior to buffing or abrading the floor. Finish with another coat of Basic Coatings water-based finish. Important tip: to ensure a well-finished project, do not apply raw sealer too thickly. Also, work to consistently even out the product on the floor. Any areas not spread out consistently may result in a whiter appearance. Raw sealer will yield a coverage rate of approximately 450 to 550 square feet per gallon. Wood species, sanding procedure, and number of coats will determine actual coverage rates. Remember, thinner coats are best, and don't apply too thickly. Be sure to cover proper maintenance of the wood floor with the customer. A surefire way to know that they are cleaning their floors properly is to provide a squeaky maintenance kit. Squeaky cleans hardwood floors without the residue left behind by other detergents. You can price the kit into your job or offer as an add-on. Here are some tips to make your raw sealer application go smoothly and result in a professionally finished wood floor. Shake raw sealer very thoroughly to mix any settlement, and allow it to sit for at least 15 minutes. This allows any foam or bubbles to dissipate. Applying with a roller out of a tray or bucket is preferred. This offers the applicator greater control over how much product is being applied to the floor. Apply raw sealer to a coverage rate of 450 to 550 square feet per gallon. Avoid applying thick coats. Work raw sealer to a uniform appearance. Don't be afraid to back roll and spread smoothly and evenly. Failure to do so may result in areas with a whiter appearance. Stir raw sealer from time to time when applying. Thank you for your interest in raw sealer, the best solution to achieve and protect the look of a raw-looking white oak wood floor. Please go to basiccoatings.com or call us at 1-800-441-1934 for more information or to speak with a Basic Coatings representative.
Okay, so let's get back in here. I'm going to share that screen up here. And a lot of you might have known or met that wonderful gentleman that was applying the product in the application video. That's Mr. Tim Nathan. I call him the tech guru. He's in our team, and I can't thank him enough. He's always there for me when I need him on the phone. So if you ever have any technical questions, I've been doing this a long time, and I learn every day. And it's great where I can rely on somebody with his experience and technical background, because he's been in the field for as long as a lot of us in this industry, been around a long time applying. So it's just great to have a team that we can get you every answer with the experience we have at Basic Coatings. So raw sealer, I'm getting calls all the time. This is an innovative water-based design to offer that stylish look of dry, untreated, natural oak floor. So if you want that raw look, this is the product we have to do that with our PureMatte finish over the top of that. Oh, hold on a second. Let's see if I can click to the next slide. There we go. During the application, this product offers a distinctive wet sealer indicator hue that allows the installer to easily see where the product has been applied to ensure proper application and coverage throughout the installation. So when you're putting this down, I tell guys, don't freak out. You're going to see the pink color. You go, whoa, but it dries crystal clear. The beautiful thing about this color, this indicator hue, is you're not going to have any holidays, and when it's dried, you know that you've covered every spot on the floor. So it makes it easy for application visually. The advantage of raw sealer is predominantly for white oak, although you can put it on all species, but we do have a little bit of a white pigment in it, so do a test area on other species. But for white oak, if you want that natural dry looking color, it is ideal. It also helps prevent tannin pull. We got tremendous tannin blockers in this. And then the wet sealer indicator, as I shared with you before, applies with that slight hue for proper coverage, and which also prevents many missed spots. It's a single component, pre-catalyzed, can be used on any species to tone the wood color, and fast drying 2 to 3 hours and low VOC. As always, too, refer to our technical data sheet and coat raw sealer with any approved Basic Coatings finish with the desired sheen level that you're looking for. Okay, so PureMatte is right up there. This is one of our strongest finishes, as along with Street Chill. It's a 2-component water-based wood floor finish. Provides superior wood floor protection while preserving its inherent natural beauty. It's a finish that gives you durability of the Street Chill, but with a real flat matte sheen. And with a quick dry time, quick cure time. The idea of PureMatte is just to basically give you that natural looking wood, the raw wood look, especially over with our raw sealer. to make that to achieve that look of unfinished wood, shall I say, so to say. PureMatte adds the beauty and protection to any environment. It's a smooth, low luster coating that enhances beauty along with commercial durability. PureMatte is ideal for all residential and commercial floors. It's low luster matte, keeps the floors looking cleaner longer. Its proprietary matting agents give the lowest gloss in wood floor finish with exceptional soil resistance and cleanability. And PureMatte's smooth texture, it'll not grab and hold dirt, which is a common problem with, and I hear this from contractors too, with other matte products that are available in the market today. The benefits of PureMatte finish: it's a 2-component durability. Its flat matte sheen preserves the natural look of the wood floor. There's no waste. It can be recatalyzed. That's a key thing. So I can't tell you how many times guys will call me and say, what I love about your product is I put the catalyst in and I'm not under this rush to have to get it done within a 4 to 8 hour time frame. And if I don't finish in that 24-hour time frame, I can recatalyze it and use it again for either a second or either a first or second coat. So it's huge. The cure time on it too, 90% cured in 24 hours. We have a saying in the industry that's like, you could put down our finish and play basketball the next day. All right. So it dries very fast cures very fast, so 90% in 24 hours. Exceptional application forgiveness and touch-up blending. And also the UV inhibitors minimize sunlight-related color changes, which is huge for your customers. And it's the best in class for soil resistance and cleanability. All right, so we have a lot of distributors we're doing promos with. And with Gallagher Corporation, a distributor we have out on the West Coast, we're doing a buy 2, get 1 free. So buy 2 gallons of PureMatte, get 1 gallon of raw sealer free. Now you want to check with your distributor in your area, and they're doing similar promos. And if not, we can work with them to do that, the same promo. It's just a great way to get the product out there to where we can have customers getting to try it, but also saving money in the same time. It's a great deal. So buy 2, get 1 free. This promo is running, what we're doing for Gallagher is from June 1st to September 30th for a summer promo. So check with your distributor area for these types of promos, because we're doing this to get it out there, to get it into the hands of the distributor's customers, for you to try in the field as the flooring contractor, to where you can offer this to your customers. And testimonials we get from customers is the combo of this new naked look sealer with Basics PureMatte ultra low gloss water-based top coat is the perfect way to achieve that unfinished invisible look without sacrificing durability and cleanability. And competing naked look finishes usually require a trade-off: lower durability or rough texture that traps dirt and scuffs easily. With raw sealer and PureMatte, there's finally a solution. We've got a system now that you can give that raw wood look with that maximum durability and cleanability for your customer. All right, Robert, I think I touched on
Mr. Coates, that was awesome. I was kind of half listening, half looking at text messages and questions coming across on the webinar. It's kind of interesting. We did this last week, and we almost have the exact same questions coming across. One of the questions that was asked last week and this week is how does it compare to Nordic Seal from Bona? And what we would tell you is that if you're looking for the Nordic type seal with this, you would just apply 2 coats of it, and it's not quite as white as Nordic Seal would be, but it gets pretty close when you put 2 coats on it. Not 2 Michael coats, but 2 coats of the raw sealer. Another question that was asked last week, again, and Michael, you've said this stuff, but sometimes it's worth reiterating. Can you use raw sealer on other species?
Yes. Just do a test area, because we do have that white pigment in it, which negates that pinkish out of the white oak to give it that raw wood look. So on other species, you could have a little bit of a white hue into. So do a test area before, but it does give some great looks on other species too.
Same thing with the stain too. We warn you on the label as well as the technical data sheet that it changes the color, because it does have a white pigment to it, as well as paint. If you're going to go over paint. I see raw sealer goes down pink. Should I be concerned?
No, but it will. If you haven't watched something like this we're doing today, or these type of educational, these type of knowledge sessions that we're doing, guys will call me and they'll freak out, and I tell them, don't worry, it dries crystal clear. And the benefit of that, why we did that, is so you don't leave it, you don't miss any spots, you know everything's covered, and you've got those tannin blockers over to protect your when you're putting your finish down.
Another question was, am I able to do a T-bar as opposed to a roller? And the answer to that is yes. We just see a lot of guys out there with rollers. I kind of challenged the team to make sure that anything we can do with the product, we put it on the technical data sheet and the sell sheets and the labels. I kind of challenge any of the new products that are out there. If you find something that's not on the label that should be, let me know, and we'll probably give you some swag for your efforts. But at the same time, we're trying to go out of our way to give contractors specific recommendations on what we want them to do. So through all our testing, we really felt like a roller was the best way to apply the product, was more consistent. So that's kind of what we recommend. But you are allowed to use a T-bar, and you can use paint pads and so forth. Next question, can I braid the first coat of raw sealer to address grain raise?
Technically, yes, but we prefer what you call hot coating, which is going to make it an easier application. So put your raw sealer down, let it dry, put your coat of finish, then a braid. It's going to powder nicely, and then you're not cutting through that tannin blocking shield that you put down with the sealer.
Another question has to do with, can we use it over other species but white oak? I think you've answered that a few times. And then another question, which is pretty open-ended, but why is this system better than competitive products?
Much easier to apply. And that's just not me saying that. The guys are calling me daily. They go, Mike, this product is, you guys have nailed it. It's so easy, the application of it. A lot of guys really like using rollers, believe it or not, but they're afraid to with other systems. And then the dry times of it, once they get used to the feel of it, and the fact is that when you put our finish over it, a lot of these other systems out there, they can give you the raw wood look, but they're not going to have the durability factor of a 2-component finish over the top. And then with our 2 components, a lot of the 2 components out there don't provide the cleanability issues like ours do, because they're smoother, much easier to apply, much more durable. And that's not me saying that. That's guys are putting it down or telling me, man, when I put that system down, it's like a coat of armor on that floor. It's beautiful.
I think there's a few other things too, Michael. I think those are some good points, but I think the contractors out there, as well as homeowners, like to have that good, better, best option available to them. So if somebody's going to use raw sealer, they may be using it for tannin blocking. They might be looking to do it for the color. But if you use raw sealer, you can still use Easy Street, and you can still use Street Shoe, and you can still use PureMatte, and you can use different sheens. So a lot of the competitive products that are out there are low sheen only, or there's costs associated with it. You might be buying something that's costing you $125 a gallon. You're putting 2 or 3 coats down it. With this, you're using raw sealer, and sealers are generally less expensive than finishes. And then, like I said, you can give somebody an Easy Street product, or you can upgrade to Street Shoe, or even upgrade more to that, like PureMatte. So I think it offers the contractors a lot of flexibility. And one last question, I guess. Let's see here. Do you have problems with this being a tinted sealer to get lap lines?
Yeah, and that's one of the things that guys love, or I shouldn't say guys and gals. That the flooring contractors out there implying it are saying that they don't have that issue like they do with others because of just the way because of that hue indicator and how it goes down and the ease of application. You don't end up getting those lap lines like you would with other systems.
Yeah, the wet indicator hue we've been using in Lock and Seal for years. It does go down pink, and it does disappear on you. Mr. Coates, that was a great presentation.
I'd say one other thing too, Robert. I'm going to end this. Is that the best part I love? I sleep great at night. Is that we are made in America. This is an American-made product.
Made in America, man.
Manufactured in Bowling Green, Ohio, baby. We got plenty. We don't have to worry. This stuff's not coming overseas. And that fires me up.
Well, I tell you, it's a good comment to make. The product is made in Bowling Green, Ohio, which is near Toledo. I would say if distributors are placing an order today, chances are it's shipping tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Monday. If it was ordered or shipped this week, it was probably made this week or last week. It's very fresh material. And as a parting note, I would like to remind everybody that we've got a Floor of the Month, Floor of the Year contest. If you're not familiar with it, get a hold of your local basic coating sales rep. But generally, all the contractor has to do is post some pictures on Instagram and put the hashtag WoodFloorProud, and it gets entered into the contest for prizes. And with that, we're at 20 minutes and 50 seconds. So we're 50 seconds past our time limit. Mr. Coates, great job. Thanks for everybody attending. If I didn't have any questions, we'll get back to you afterwards. Thanks, everybody, for attending. We appreciate it.